Hello everyone. So this is a English grammar series for CAPF paper 2, and already we have covered a lot of topic with respect to the CAPF paper 2 English grammar. Like the topic we have covered is active to passive, direct and indirect, and inversion of subject, question tag, prepositions. These were the topic which were already covered. एक जो चीज रहती थी, one important thing which was left was that is the transformation of the sentences. In the transformation of the sentences, there are basically 5 types. The types are simple to complex, complex to simple, simple to compound, compound to simple, and complex to compound and compound to complex. So there would be a multiple videos in this particular new series. There will be around 4 to 5 videos, and in today's videos we will be talking about this topic, simple to compound. आज की वीडियो में सिंपल टू कंपाउंड वी वुड बी कवरिंग. उसके बाद जो आपकी जो वीडियोस आएंगी वो इस सभी चीज़ों को इसमें कवर कर देंगी. तो सिंपल टू कंपाउंड एंड कंपाउंड टू सिंपल वुड बी कवर्ड टुडे ओनली. ओके, सो लेट्स बिगिन. First of all, you need to understand what is a simple sentence, what is a compound sentence, what is a complex sentence, and what is compound complex sentence. Fourth one is optional. Compound complex sentence is optional. आप इसको याद करना चाहें नहीं चाहें, that is okay. But the three are really very important. You need to understand. अभी तक आप CAPF में देखोगे कुछ एक जो टॉपिक आए हैं वो आप देख लेना बहुत अच्छे से. काफ़ी जो टॉपिक पूछे जाते हैं सिंपल टू कॉम्प्लेक्स, एंड समटाइम्स वी हैव सीन कॉम्प्लेक्स टू सिंपल एंड कॉम्प्लेक्स टू कंपाउंड एंड कंपाउंड टू कॉम्प्लेक्स. दीज टाइप ऑफ क्वेश्चंस were basically asked in CAPF exam. Now you need to understand the simple sentence, what is simple sentence, what is compound sentence, and again the complex sentence. Before identifying the sentence clearly, you would not be able to cover that or convert that particular sentence into another sentence. So uski identification is really important in the beginning. Thereafter, after identification, we can cover that particular sentence into the required sentence. So let's understand what is simple sentence. Now simple sentence is one which has only one subject and one predicate. Understand this, one subject and one predicate. Now simple sentence is one which has only one finite verb. सेंटेंस वो हो सकता है जिसके अंदर एक सब्जेक्ट हो और एक प्रेडिकेट हो. व्हाट इज अ प्रेडिकेट? प्रेडिकेट मींस वर्ब एंड एन ऑब्जेक्ट, दैट इज कॉल्ड एज प्रेडिकेट. नाउ ए सिंपल सेंटेंस इज वन व्हिच हैज ओनली वन फाइनाइट वर्ब. एंड व्हाट इज फाइनाइट वर्ब? You know what is finite verb, but one is infinite verb and another is finite verb. ठीक है, तो finite verb, let's take an example. First example is I bought a new home. Here subject is I. bought क्या है इसमें? It is simply a verb, that is a finite verb. And new home क्या है इसमें? An object. So if I need to divide this particular sentence into subject and predicate, subject is I and predicate is bought a new home. So this is a subject and one predicate, and this clearly shows that this is a simple sentence. So a simple sentence is one which has only one finite verb, one subject and one predicate. So only one independent clause shows complete meaning. No dependent clause you would find in the simple sentence. Like now in the case of compound sentence, a compound sentence is one which is made up of two or more principal or main clauses joined together by a coordinate conjunction, and sometimes include one or more subordinate clause. So in a compound sentence you will find two or more main clauses or one main clause joined with another subordinate clause, right? So one important coordinate conjunction you will find in the compound sentence. These are the coordinating conjunctions like for, and, nor, but, or, yet, so. Whenever you find this type of conjunction in any statement, please consider that particular sentence as a compound sentence. These are the ways to identify a compound sentence. A compound sentence you can identify through the usage of the conjunction. If you ever find this conjunction in a sentence, that sentence would be called as compound sentence. So again, recalling what is compound sentence. Compound sentence which has two or more independent clauses. इंडिपेंडेंट क्लोजेस. एंड व्हाट इज डिपेंडेंट क्लोजेस? इंडिपेंडेंट क्लोजेस मींस जिसका मीनिंग होता है, ठीक है, जिसका एक इंडिपेंडेंट मीनिंग होता है. द क्लोज विच हैज इट्स ओन इंडिपेंडेंट मीनिंग इज कॉल्ड एज इंडिपेंडेंट क्लोज. एंड व्हाट इज डिपेंडेंट क्लोज? डिपेंडेंट क्लोज इज विच बेसिकली डज नॉट हैव एन इंडिपेंडेंट मीनिंग. जिसका इंडिपेंडेंट मीनिंग नहीं होता उसको हम बोलते हैं डिपेंडेंट क्लोज, विच इज बेसिकली डिपेंडेड ऑन द इंडिपेंडेंट क्लोज और द मेन क्लोज फॉर इट्स मीनिंग. तो इसके बाद आप देखिए compound sentence. What is the third criteria to identify a compound sentence? It is basically joined by the coordinate conjunction. And what are coordinate conjunction? These are the coordinate conjunction. Let's take an example. I helped him and he got happy. Now if you see, I helped him is a independent clause. It has its own meaning. Now he got happy. Why? there is a question mark behind that. He got happy, why he got happy, why he was happy, why he was happy. So that statement basically does not basically signifies the correct meaning. He got happy, why he got happy. So it shows incomplete meaning. So it is called as dependent clause. It is dependent on this main clause for its own meaning. And after analyzing this and conjunction, we find out that this is a coordinating conjunction, so we call it a compound sentence. Now the next this example for the compound sentence is, he is sick yet he is working. Again, he is working and he is sick. He is sick is an independent clause. Again, he is working, again you can call it as an independent clause. Now he is working. Okay, so the sentence says that compound sentence ke andar there can be a two main clauses, right, and one dependent clause. Here the yet conjunction is used, so it is a compound sentence. Again, now into identify what is complex sentence. Complex sentence के अंदर एक मेन क्लोज होती है और एक सबऑर्डिनेट क्लोज होती है. Now understand, one independent and at least one dependent clauses you need to have in the complex sentence, and it is basically joined by the subordinate conjunction. Subordinating conjunction से join करना जरूरी है complex sentence को. At the same time in the compound sentence you will find coordinating conjunction, but in the case of complex sentence you will find subordinate conjunction. And what are subordinating conjunctions? Like although, since, when, unless. I'll show you what are subordinating conjunction in the next slide. Now in the complex sentence it is joined by the relative pronoun, that, who, which. So there are multiple conjunctions used in this complex sentence. Sometimes we call this conjunction as a relative pronoun also, sometimes it's called as an other conjunctions also. So it depends upon the basically the meaning of the sentence or the requirement. Now example is, she is wearing a skirt which looks awesome. Now understand, she is wearing a skirt, it's an independent clause. Looks awesome, dependent clause. Again, it is a dependent clause. It depends upon this independent clause, and which is what? It's a subordinate conjunction. Subordinate conjunction क्या बनाते हैं? Complex sentence. Now what is compound and complex sentence? This is not relevant for CAPF because ये आता नहीं है आपके अंदर compound complex sentence, but still you need to see at least two independent clause you need to have in the compound complex sentence, and one or more independent clause can also be there. Now first example is, I went to college and I went to market. Again, both are independent clauses. If you see it clearly, both are independent clauses. He went to college, it has its own meaning, and I went to a market, it has its own meaning. So both are independent clauses. That's why it is called as compound complex sentence. And is used. And use हो रहा है तो इससे क्या होगा? It is. And where do you use this and conjunction? You will use this and conjunction in the compound sentence, and is called as coordinating conjunction. And second example is, he went to college where I bought a book. I bought a book, again independent clause, and he went to college, again independent clause, and where is a subordinating conjunction. That is why it is called as compound complex sentence, because the feature of both the complex and the compound sentence you will find in the compound complex sentence. That is why it is called as compound complex sentence. Now we basically understand how we can change simple to complex sentence, and I need not to dictate how you would change complex this compound sentence to simple sentence, because it is exactly the reverse of it. Now what is simple sentence? We have already talked about. Simple sentence, only one independent clause it has, only one subject and one predicate you will find in the simple sentence, and there will be one idea, and more than one idea would be there. So the key point is one subject and one predicate you will find in the simple sentence. Like, he is very weak. Here subject is he and predicate is very weak, and the idea is only one, he is very weak. Now simple sentence with more than one idea you will find, he is too weak to run fast. Here to run fast is the second idea and he is too weak is the first idea, which is connected by an infinitive to. Okay, now being weak is an first idea and he cannot run fast is a second idea. Now being weak is a first idea and he cannot run fast is the second idea. So being weak क्या है? Is a participle. Being weak is a present participle, right? Now due to his weakness he cannot run fast. Due to his weakness he cannot run fast. Due to his weakness is the idea number one and he cannot run fast is the idea number two. After this slide we'll start discussion on how we can basically convert a simple sentence into the compound sentence. But before that you need to understand this is not a compound or a complex sentence. These three examples, these are just two ideas in a simple sentence. How so? Please look at it carefully. He is too weak, first idea. connected by an infinitive to run fast. Second idea, being weak is a present participle which signifies the first idea, and he cannot run fast is the second idea. Due to his weakness, again due to his weakness, due to his you would call due to his you can also call it preposition. Due to his weakness, again first idea, he cannot run fast, again a second idea. So two ideas can be there in a simple sentence, but one subject and only one predicate would be there in the simple sentence. So this is the main requirement of a simple sentence. Now now compound sentence. What are compound sentences? Again we need to repeat it. There would be one independent clause, one coordinate conjunction you can find there, one correlative conjunction, conjunctive conjunction, and punctuation. Now compound sentence consists of coordinating conjunction, but depending upon the situation we need to understand where we would be using which type of coordinating conjunction. Like we have seen coordinate conjunction are of like this type: for, and, nor, but, or, yet, so. So depending upon the situation which meaning we want to convey, we need to select that one particular conjunction. Now in a coordinate conjunction, so, and like in another thing you will find is correlative conjunction, not only but also conjunctive conjunction and punctuation. Here the punctuation is now he is rich yet he is not happy. These are the example of a compound sentence. Now directly coming to this fanboys, these are the coordinating conjunction, these are the correlative conjunctions. Correlative conjunctions are the sub branch of the coordinating conjunctions. Coordinating conjunctions, both, and, either, or, neither, or, whether, or, not only but also, such that, scarcely, when, no, sooner than. These are the sub branch of the coordinating conjunctions, so correlative conjunctions. Okay. Now conjunctive conjunction. What are conjunctive conjunctions? Which basically conjunctive adverbs connect two independent clauses. It basically connects two independent clauses. Independent clauses means the clause which have separate meaning, which have its own individual meaning. Like if you want to basically convey the meaning of a cause or an effect or sequence in time, and contrast, comparison, illustrate, summarize, emphasis, like you need to use this type of conjunction. And in the punctuation mark only, I think semicolon and exclamatory mark and dash is mainly used to convert one sentence from the to the another sentence. Now these are the other thing which is basically used for a sequence, comparison, concession, cause and effect, example, emphasis. Now directly coming to the simple to compound sentence conversion. Now in a simple sentence, a simple sentence can be converted into a compound sentence by enlarging a word or a phrase into a coordinate clause. समझना इसको ध्यान से, एक सिंपल सेंटेंस को हम कंपाउंड के अंदर कन्वर्ट कर सकते हैं बाय एनलार्जिंग अ वर्ड और अ फ्रेज इनटू अ कोऑर्डिनेट क्लोज. Like 3 steps you need to follow. First you need to identify the second idea. What is the second idea? Second idea can be in the form of infinitive, can be in the form of participle, can be in the form of preposition, like we have seen there. Here the second idea is to run fast in the form of infinitive. Being weak is the first idea. It is in the form of present participle. Due to his weakness, it is in the form of preposition, right? Understand it carefully, guys. Now first of all we need to identify the second idea. Infinitive, it can be in the form of infinitive, participle, preposition, and now we need to convert the second idea into an independent clause. After converting the second idea into an independent clause, we use appropriate coordinating conjunction. What kind of appropriate coordinate conjunctions? Using the fanboys acronym. Fan stands for, A for and for not, B for but, O for or, Y for yet, S for so. So therefore we need to join these two independent clauses with this coordinating conjunction, and the meaning should not be changed. Now the first example we can see is, to his eternal disgrace he betrayed his country. Now the first idea is to his eternal disgrace, and this is in the form of infinitive, guys. To his eternal disgrace, he betrayed his country. Now after finding out the two separate ideas, we need to convey the first idea, that is in the form of infinitive, to his eternal disgrace. We'll convert that to his eternal disgrace into an independent clause, like the way we have converted. This was to his eternal disgrace. It is basically converted into an independent clause, and these two independent clauses basically joined with an coordinating conjunction with the help of and. Again, now move to the next question. He must work hard to win the first prize. He must work hard is the first clause, that is independent clause, and this is the first idea also. And to win the first prize is the second idea, but it is a second idea in the form of infinitive. Now, so we need to convert the second idea in the form of an independent clause, like we have done it. He will not win the first prize. He will not win the first prize, and the first idea is there itself. And we need to convert both these two ideas, or both these two independent clauses with the help of coordinate conjunction, that is or. Now, notwithstanding his hard work, again notwithstanding his hard work is a prepositional phrase, and this is the first idea and he did not succeed. This is the second idea, and which is also the independent clause. So notwithstanding his hard work, convert this notwithstanding into an independent clause, like we did it. He did not succeed. He worked hard. Notwithstanding his hard work, we convert it into he worked hard yet did not succeed. Now one student basically convert in a such a way, Suraj, I think I can remember his name. Suraj ने convert किया था इसको, although his hard work yet he did not succeed. That is a wrong way. Although again a conjunction, and yet is also a conjunction. You cannot use two conjunction just to join two independent clauses. There is a requirement of only one conjunction to join two clauses. So although is not required there. So the answer would be he worked hard yet did not succeeded. Either you can write he after the yet के बाद you can write he did not succeed. That is also correct, but he is optional here. He is optional. Either you can write he, or either you can skip the he, because it is understood that the subject of this predicate did not succeed is he only. He worked hard yet did not succeed. He worked hard yet he did not succeed. It's the same meaning. Okay. Now the fourth question is, the teacher punished the boy for misbehaving. For misbehaving is the second idea, and that is a prepositional phrase. Second idea is in the form of preposition. We need to convert the preposition into an independent clause. Okay, so I have converted for misbehaving into he misbehaved, and connect both of these independent clauses with the help of this coordinate conjunction for. Okay. So the next thing we can see is the boy basically there is another way to basically convert that sentence into a compound sentence. Other way is the boy misbehaved, so the teacher punished him. Now you can use either conjunction for. For is also used for because. For has the same meaning of a because conjunction. Okay, the teacher punished the boy because he misbehaved. Now we cannot use for here because we need to only use the coordinating conjunction, and in the coordinate conjunction there are only these conjunction fanboys, and you will not find the because conjunction in the coordinate conjunction, so you cannot use because. But for and because has the same meaning. Okay, the boy misbehaved, so the teacher punished him. Again you can use in this way. Now the fifth is he must run to win. First idea, he must run. Second idea is to win. To win is an infinitive, and it is the second idea, and we need to convert that infinitive into an independent clause, like we have done it. We will not win, he must run. Like this is the first idea, he must run, he will not win. These are the two independent clauses, and now we are going to connect it with the coordinate conjunction, that is or. He must run or he will not win. And the last is seeing the police, the thief ran away. The first idea is seeing the police, and this is a present participle. Okay, and the second idea is the thief ran away, and this is the independent clause. So we need to convert this present participle into an independent clause. How we will convert is, we can convert in this way: the thief saw the police. Seeing the police, we have converted in this way: the thief saw the police and he ran away. Both of these are now the independent clauses, and we will convert into a compound sentence with the help of this coordinating conjunction. And the thief saw the police and he ran away. Now there are also multiple examples, like this is the simple sentence, this is the compound, this is the simple, again the compound. Again, let's quickly look at this. Having finished his exercise, he put his book away. Having finished his exercise, it's an infinitive, it's an participle, it's an present participle, and this is the first idea. We need to convert this present participle into an independent idea, into an independent clause. So having finished the exercise is converted into he finished his exercise and put away his book. Now the second is in spite of his being a mere boy. In spite of his being a mere boy, it's a prepositional phrase. Okay, so we need to convert this prepositional phrase into an independent clause, like we have done it. He was mere boy. He was mere a boy. I think a boy is missing, a article is missing here. So he was mere a boy, but he offered to fight the giant. Second is owing to his ill health. Again, owing to his ill health is a prepositional phrase, and it is we need to convert this prepositional phrase into an independent idea. So we have converted it in this way, he was ill so he could not come to the office, and we have also used so conjunction here. Another way of conversion is he was ill and he could not come to the office for he was ill. For is also for a reason. Okay, now another is simple sentence is to everyone's surprise, the project completely failed. And the another thing is to everyone's surprise is an infinitive, and we need to convert this infinitive into an independent idea. So we have converted in this way: everyone was surprised. This is the way of conversion. Now the project completely failed and everyone was surprised. Now the next sentence is simple, and this is a simple sentence. We need to convert into a compound sentence. So he confessed his guilt to avoid punishment. To avoid punishment is the second idea, and we need to convert this to avoid punishment into an independent clause, or we must confess his guilt or he will be punished. Okay, he will be punished. So we have converted in this way: he will be punished. Now this is the PYQ. This is the PYQ of which was asked. This is the question which was asked in the CAPF exam in the year 2015. The question was, notwithstanding his hard work, he did not succeed. Now the direction is you need to change it into a compound sentence, Now notwithstanding his hard work, notwithstanding, again a prepositional phrase. He did not succeed. It is the same like he worked hard yet he did not succeed. Again I think we have covered this in the lecture itself. वहीं से UPSC ने पूछा इसको. सो नॉट विद स्टैंडिंग इज हार्ड वर्क. अब आपको समझ में आ गया होगा क्या प्रपोजिशनल फेज होता है, क्या इन्फिनेटिव होता है, क्या आपको पता होगा प्रेजेंट पार्टिसिपल्स क्या होते हैं, कैसे उसको एक इंडिपेंडेंट आइडिया में कन्वर्ट करना है. इंडिपेंडेंट आइडिया में कन्वर्ट करने के बाद कैसे दोनों इंडिपेंडेंट क्लोज को ज्वाइन करना है विद द हेल्प ऑफ कोऑर्डिनेटिंग कंजंक्शन. एंड व्हाट आर दोस कोऑर्डिनेटिंग कंजंक्शन? दीज आर द फैन बॉयज से आप उसको ज्वाइन कर सकते हैं. ठीक है. सो देयर वाज अ सर्टेन, आई थिंक देयर वाज सर्टेन असाइनमेंट फॉर यू गाइज. आई विल शो यू असाइनमेंट, क्या क्या असाइनमेंट आपको करना है. सो दीज आर द असाइनमेंट जो आपको करने हैं. आई विल शो यू, वेट जस्ट अ सेकेंड. हाँ, these are the assignment guys. Assignment is these three topics, these three examples. In addition to playing football, Ram plays cricket. Second question is he was awarded for his nobility. Third question is possessing all the power of a wealth he never show off. ये तीनों क्वेश्चंस आपको इनका आंसर्स कमेंट बॉक्स में लिखना है. जो भी कमेंट बॉक्स में लिखेगा उसको मैं उनका आंसर्स करेक्ट करके दूंगा. अगर आपका करेक्ट है तो आई विल मार्क इट करेक्ट, अदरवाइज आई विल गिव यू द करेक्ट सॉल्यूशन फॉर इट. ओके, सो दिस इज ऑल इन दिस वीडियो. अगर आपको पता कुछ समझ में आया तो कमेंट करना, रिएक्शन देना. सो इट रियली मोटिवेटर्स टू वर्क मोर इन दिस डायरेक्शन. नई वीडियो लाने के लिए हमें सच में डायरेक्ट करता है. ठीक है. सो जल्दी मिलते हैं. थैंक यू गाइस.